Hey everybody, so just wanted to give you an update on how things are going here. It's been a little while since we updated you. We got a couple more walls up, as you can see, particularly behind me there. Um, it's been interesting. There's lots of things that you come across that you don't expect whenever you're doing renovations in your home. In particular, some things, like I'll do a close-up here on stuff that you'll have to notch for. Sometimes you'll hit electrical, things like that. These were existing pieces. Now I am going to move them forward so that they, instead of sitting back in here, they're actually going to sit forward and flush even past this a little bit once we put the sheetrock on. So these will be moved, but until I get to that point, I went ahead and notched things ahead of time just to kind of work around other things. I had to notch quite a bit right here, particularly for plumbing. You can't really see it, but this part right here actually goes to there and then comes over. So I had to notch even up into this board itself on the back side, just to be able to fit it up there. Another thing you might come across is, especially in basements, stuff is not exactly straight. So you can see there is a little bit of a gap down there, but as it goes up, it gets worse and worse. And I cut both my top and bottom plate at the same time. So those are both exactly the same length at top and bottom. And the way I did my seam up there, it should fit fine. So there's lots of things like that you come across when you're finishing a basement, when you're working on an existing structure of any kind. You're gonna find things that don't line up. They're not completely square, and you just have to figure out a way to work around it. Oh, and if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure to like and subscribe. But I got a bunch of pieces that were left around from another job, and was able to just use them to fill in. And particularly on a basement, these are really nice because not only is it a thick foam kind of substance, it also has a little bit of a sort of built-in vapor barrier. Vapor barrier is basically like a thin sheet of plastic on top of the foam itself. Okay, so just another thing I thought about while I was down here is some of the tools that I use in order to get this project done. So right here is the battery-powered circular saw. You can use a corded. I just like the convenience of the battery-powered. Also, some kind of oscillating tool is what this is called. All kinds of companies make these tools. You know, they're pretty standard. You can find them at any hardware store. But the oscillating tool I really like because it allows you to cut things flush to an existing other piece. So you can see like these little scraps right here are what I use the oscillating tool to notch up there for the plumbing. So those are some of the tools I use. Obviously tape measure. I put all of my pieces together with 3-inch screws and an impact driver here. You don't necessarily have to use an impact driver. Most people don't actually. They probably just use, you know, nails, get a nail gun or something. guys enjoyed this little update, and we'll see you soon.